Hi, this is Professor Nelson with the Jewelry Design Department of the Fashion Institute of Technology with our ongoing series of tutorials for basic rhino modeling, JD 138. We're going to go into how to apply surface detail using flow along surface. First step is to create a target surface. We want this target surface to be as simple and straightforward as possible. The more it twists and bends, the more distortion you're going to get. So if you have something highly convoluted and twisting and turning, you're going to want to use the other method where you model directly on the surface. Pick a view that pretty much shows where I want to go. Set C-plane to view. Plan. Draw a rectangle. It's roughly the shape of the surface I want. Maneuver it into position. Okay, that's not giving me the directionality I want to scale it and whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead and create a second C-plane. I'm going to use an ellipse. Now since this ellipse is being drawn flat on this C-plane, the actual angle of the C-plane or three-dimensional orientation will not change, but the grid will, and I need the grid to change. I need the grain of the C-plane to change. That's better. A non-uniform scale. Don't really want it to change much here, but I would like it to be shorter. I want to move it into position a bit more carefully. And I want to scale it a little bit more. This time for mid. Okay, that's fine. This is a maquette curve. It's not going to be my final curve. Project it onto my ring. Restore my perspective viewport. Go to top C-plane. Deselect the one I want to keep, delete the rest. Okay, this isn't bad. I can tell you that this is going to be distorted down here, the way it's hooking over that surface. So I'm going to come and look directly at this portion of the shank. Set C-plane to view. Plan. Draw a straight line, end to end. Grab that line, project it onto the surface. Restore my viewport. Take a look. Deselect the one I want to keep. Delete the rest. Top C-plane shade. Yeah, that's more normal. Okay. Trim this off. Okay, that's the field that my detail is going to go into. Alright. So I need to, a couple of things here. I would like to have a center line I don't know why it thinks that's the midpoint. Let's find out. There should be 4 curves here. Okay, there are 3. Alright. Yeah, that's mid. Go ahead and pull that onto the surface. Oh, I didn't expect that. I don't like that. So once again, I will line up until I'm looking pretty much straight at that curve. I want it to look equidistant from the 2 sides. Works for me. C-plane, view, plan, project, restore C-plane, restore viewport, I mean. Deselect what I want to keep, throw away the rest. Alright. So there's my starter. I need to know how long this is. It's 10.954. Go ahead and move that into the center. Confirm length. Confirm length. They're the same. I want to know how long this is. 4 millimeters. 4.2 millimeters. So we'll make it 4.1. Offset both sides. 2.05. Put a curve at the end. Analyze the length of those. So there I have my basics for creating my surfaces. Target surface, reference surface. I'll make the target surface first. Surface from curve network. Rail, 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 section, section. Done. Compare and see how that sits on my ring. It's kind of not great. Borrow a couple of cross sections. I'll make 3. Why not? Delete the surface. Project these onto my, or not project, but pull them onto my original surface. Turn off my original surface and remake my target surface. Surface from curve network, rail, 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 section, 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 section. Boom. Much better. Surface looks like it's pretty evenly distributed. I am going to rebuild it to get a nice even distribution. See what it's set at now, 17, 21, 33. I'll take the larger, actually I'll just use this, 23, 23. Should give me what I want. That should still have a nice cohesion to that surface, yeah. Or adhesion, I should say. Okay, I'm going to do a bi-rail sweep here. Only reason the middle curve was important there was to measure the length. I want to check and see if the directionality are the same. This was a vertical, this is a horizontal. I got to swap. Analyze, direction, swap UV. Now that's horizontal. That's horizontal. I'll rebuild this to the same math. Double check I didn't change anything. That's good. Okay, I'm going to make a final test. Extract an ISO curve down from this end. If everything's lined up, it should flow into roughly this position here. There it is. We're good. Okay, now I've got to get the detail I want to flow. I'm going to borrow these elements from my cuff, just because I don't have time to make new elements. Just a 3D scale around 0. Get them nicely on the surface. There we go. I want them to bite into the surface, so I'll move them down ever so slightly. 0.03. Just so they bite in. This one's missing a back. No, this one's missing its back. Solid cat planer holes. Oh. Okay, we've got one stubborn one. That's what you get when you borrow pieces from another file. Curve tools, straight line, end, planar holes, planar surface. Curve, edge, 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 thank you. Join. Cat planar holes may or may not work. It did. Join this back to the, take this back to the other layer. Okay, throw that curve away. There. So I should be able to flow this detail quite easily. Hang on a minute. I lost somebody. Yeah. Obviously this went to the wrong dark blue layer. That's better. There's a red curve in there somewhere I want to get rid of, or I'll keep flowing it. There we go. Okay, I need access to my status bar, which Rhino doesn't want to allow me. One moment. Minimize this. Bring it back up. There we go. Thank you. Record history. Transform flow along surface. Corner. Corner. And there are my complicated details. Float up. I can grab these, record history, mirror them over. And now I can modify them a little if I want to. Okay. I'm not getting exactly what I want, but what I actually exactly want probably isn't available. I'd have to change my geometry a little. Maybe you could do the same here. You get the idea. There's going to be a limit to what I can achieve because I'm using geometry that I really wasn't designing around. Okay, so yeah, I could do something like that. All right, so anyway, that gives you an idea how you can use flow along surface to position complicated detail on the surface of your piece. Thanks for watching.